discussing a lot of interesting topics. First of all, one of them is about the inventors in Egypt and how we can encourage them to further make good inventions that could help in the society as a whole. We have a very interesting interview with two young, brilliant youth who are going to teach us new way to deal with energy in Egypt.
Also on the show today, we're going to discuss literature in Egypt, especially that it's one of the ancient arts here in the Egyptian civilization. And of course, after the 25th of January revolution, and of course, we have a lot of interesting topics and a lot of interesting guests to discuss these topics with us.
Yes, but of course, all that and much more. But first, let's take a look at what happened back this day in history, followed by the weather forecast.
On the 12th of July 2004, monsoon floods continued to wreak havoc across South Asia. Flooding killed 36 people in Bangladesh in 2004, a total of 47 people in Nepal, and in India a total of 158 people. Relief workers were rushing emergency food supplies to scores of people in India, Bangladesh and Nepal, and many huddled on mud embankments or trying to escape the raging waters in boats. Since flooding began in June 2004, 241 people died in South Asia from waterborne diseases, electrocution, collapsing buildings and strong currents. In Bangladesh, rain-swollen rivers burst their banks, flooding villages and towns and killing 11 people, mostly children. More than 3 million people have been marooned in their inundated homes, and at least 19 people were killed in Nepal, in a district about 100 miles south of the capital, Kathmandu. On the 12th of July 2005, Prince Albert II was enthroned as ruler of the Principality of Monaco. Albert II is the second child and only son of Rainier III and his American wife, the film star Grace Kelly, and became the reigning prince following his father's death on the 6th of April 2005. Prior to that, he had been the heir apparent, carrying the titles of His Serene Highness, the Hereditary Prince of Monaco and Marquis of Beau. After his father became increasingly ill in early 2005, he was appointed regent, in which capacity he served for a week during the last days of his father's life. On the 6th of April 2005, Hereditary Prince Albert became Albert II, Sovereign Prince of Monaco, upon the death of Prince Rainier III.
Diving is one of the most famous and entertaining sports that are being practiced by tourists in the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh. So let's join our colleague Ashley Gindi to know more about the sport.
Hope you're having a good time with us here on the Breakfast Show. I know we just started and hope you stay with us till 10 o'clock. On Let's Get Healthy today we will talk a little bit about diving with Vanya. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I've noticed your English is very English. I guess there must be a lot of English people walking around here.
Yes, let's believe it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, diving in the Red Sea. There are good dive spots I know all around the world. I was just wondering what from someone in the business like yourself, what is unique about here? Why would people come especially to dive here, beside of course the weather this time of year?
Yes, well actually let's say that the Red Sea is unique. We can find here some kind of corals that is endemic. You can find it only here.
Okay.
And
because of the particular conditions of the last thousand years or whatever.
Let's say that is like a closed sea, so that's why we can find some stuff only here. Yes. And visibility also. The visibility here is definitely unbelievable.
Now what creates that? Is it that there's not a lot of currents? Why? I don't know. What creates visibility? Is it just the calmness of the sea or what?
Well, particularly here in Sharm el-Sheikh, because we have, walls and very dramatic drop-off.
Yeah.
So that's why there's less, let's say, sand. That's why the visibility is really, really, really nice.
Okay. Beside the corals there, any special fish that are unique here to Sharm, or they can be seen pretty much everywhere?
No, let's say that they can vary and they can be bigger than in other places, and there are some kind maybe just special.
That's because we throw the food to we give them the food from the hotels. We're generous. Have you ever noticed, by the way, if you go to a city, you see the cats always fighting. In Sharm, they laid back, there's no fleas, they're furry, they don't fight. Must tell us something, right?
Yes.
When you have a lot of stuff,